Hey everybody, Lake Sturgeon Aquariums here today. Today I'm going to be talking about my like 100-gallon tank. I can't really remember the dimensions of it, but I'm pretty sure it's 100 gallons, and it's got a nice sump down below. Not nice, it's the most ghetto sump ever, and I don't even want to show it. But got Sheila with me today too. She's hanging out with me today, so she's being real crazy today. But, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to be showing this tank, and what I'm doing with this tank is I'm actually going to be taking all these fish and giving them to a friend of mine who actually keeps African cichlids. I tried them out again. It's been like 8 years, 6 years, something like that, and I was ready to give them a go, and I'm just not feeling them, honestly. Like, they're great fish, don't get me wrong. I think they're absolutely stunning, but they're just not for me. You know, everybody has their own style when it comes to fish, and I think I'm just more of in the South American fish bracket. But these guys are great fish. I love them to death, but I'm going to be giving to someone who will appreciate them a little bit more so than I. So these guys are going to get a killer home, and they're going to grow up and be beautiful African cichlids. So what I'm planning on doing with this tank, and what I've been thinking for a really long time, is trying Oscars again. So there's a really nice Oscar I have on hold at my local pet store right now, and it's beautiful. It's not a true red tiger. It's like one of the red marbled ones. Really cool. I'm really excited with it. Now I'm planning on doing 2 of them in this aquarium, so hopefully they'll duke it out at first and kind of assert who's the dominant one, and it won't get too messy in there, but you know how it is with them. But I'm really excited to give it a shot. Now, my biggest experiment I'm going to be trying with these fish is the diet. So the diet I'm going to be giving these fish is like really fresh stuff, like different romaine lettuce and other lettuce, cucumbers, stuff like that for veggie builds. Like throughout the week, and then like once a week I'm probably going to be doing a heavier protein feed, probably like a raw tilapia or shrimp, something like that, and that will be once a week, and then the veggies kind of help digest everything throughout the week, and I think that's really going to bring out the color. This is the same diet that I do with my fish Meg, and I've gotten the best health, the best quality, and the best growth out of that fish, and she continues to grow. And I've had her for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and she's just continuing to grow. And I've never seen a parrotfish like her just because of the diet, I truly believe. The Oscars will definitely get, you know, the regular pellets and whatnot, but mainly it's going to be a different type of feeding with these fish, and that's really going to be for their growth, and I want to see what it does to their color. So that's going to be my biggest thing. I think it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful project. I mean, they're going to be beautiful fish. This tank, I've started putting wood in, and the wood definitely screams Oscar escape. Oscar escape to me. That's a cool new word. But I'm planning on getting a few more of these types of wood to kind of stick in here, but I just think that's going to look really cool with some Oscars in there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the scape. I absolutely hate the blue background in this tank. It is painted on there. I got this tank for free. I couldn't really argue. I should have removed the paint before I filled this thing up and put it against the wall, but now I have some ideas that might work out for scraping it off, but it's not going to be pretty. So that's the situation with that. Let me know if you guys like the blue. I hate it though. But it does make fish pop, especially bright yellow ones and blue ones. They just kind of pop against it. It probably will with Oscars too, but again, I want to have more of a natural kind of background. So that's the deal with this tank. I'm really excited to break it down and make it an Oscar tank. So I'm going to get to fishing these guys out right now and bring them to my friend at the pet store, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that these guys are definitely, you know, a higher pH fish. But I'm going to be testing out the pH and everything. I used to have a lot of lava rock in here, making the pH almost like 8, like it was like 8.5 maybe at one point. And, you know, it's killer for the African cichlids, but for the Oscars, from my experience, they're like a little bit of a more neutral pH range. I mean, they're a really hardy fish, and they can deal with all the fluctuations and whatnot, but I'm definitely going to make it a little more comfortable for them. The lower pHs, too, sometimes they get away with, from what I've read. But yeah, I'm going to be testing out the aquarium for pH and probably everything else, too, just because why not? I just did a water change on it not too long ago, maybe like last week. And it's all seasoned up. This tank's been running for a really long time. It's super established, so it actually ran for like maybe a year before I actually put fish in it. It was actually cycling for a year. And I would take Meg's dirty water and pour it in there as like a jump start for beneficial bacteria. But that's a topic for another video. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.